Hi guys, welcome to today's video. Well, today I am trying out the Too Faced Dream Queen palette again to get this eye look. And if you want to see how I got the look, then you are in the right place. But before we get started, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please just take a moment, hit the subscribe button, and also make sure you hit that little bell so you'll be notified when I upload new videos. That's every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. And if you enjoy eye makeup tutorials, give us a thumbs up. So without further ado, let's get into this and get started. Alright guys, again, we are using the Too Faced Dream Queen palette. Now this comes as a full set. I'll have a link down below for it, but you get one of the Better Than Sex mascaras, you get their setting spray, and a lip gloss along with a bag for all of this. Now this has actually eyeshadows, a contour, 2 blushes, and then a highlighter over here at the end. So I was challenged by one of my viewers, so here we go. I'm going to do it. To go ahead and do a look that was the pinks and reds with a pop of the green. Now, I don't care for green on me, and I don't care for the green in this palette. Trust me, I have tried. I've worked for 2 days trying to get this look down, but let me swatch this green for you. It's just such a deep emerald green, and it's so dark. It's got kind of a duochrome look to it, but it is so dark. And I tried lightening it up, and that just didn't work at all. So I'm afraid I'm not going to be able to do anything with this green. I even tried just to line my eyes with it, and that didn't work at all. Now, when I originally filmed my video on this, I had some concerns because I have not honestly had very good luck with any of the Too Faced holiday palettes that they come out with. I tend to buy them all. And I just thought this was going to be another, it's okay one. But you know what? The more I use it, the more I'm falling in love with this. There's some colors in here I absolutely love. This one, Secret Santa right there. I'll be using it today. But that is just, oh, it blends out so beautifully. So how about if I just stop talking and we get going? I'm going to zoom you in a little bit so you can see up close what I'm doing. So give me 1 second. My desk obviously has a squeak to it, so I'm sorry about that. I don't know why. And I'll have to get something to try and stop that squeaking. So if you hear it, I apologize. All right, I'm going to go all over my lids with this shade right here, right there, called Snowball Effect. There we go. So that one's called Snowball Effect, and I'll go all over my lids with that. This does not have a mirror in it, by the way. It's the only downfall to this palette. Would have been nice to have a mirror for it. But it's not like I don't have, other mirrors here. Now, I did not go in with any eye primer. I usually take my concealer all over my lid there and set that with powder. And for me, that works great as a eye primer. All right, and we now have that in place. Now I'm going to go in with my new Juno & Company ES7 tapered brush, and we're going to pick up that color Secret Santa that I talked about. And you want to go in with a very light hand on this one, so be careful with it. It's very pigmented. I'm going to use this as my transition shade, by the way. Trying to keep the mirror out of the way so you guys don't see the mirror and you see what I'm doing. Oopsie, I can tap enough off of there. It's okay, these blend out so good. What I like about this color is if you want just a quick out the door look, you put this on just like this, boom, you're done. Maybe a little bit underneath the lashes, some mascara, that's all you need. I mean, it's just such a beautiful shade. It blends out so nice. All right, now I'm going to take just another tapered blending brush, and I'm going to go into Kiss Miss, which is this pink shade here. And I'm going to kind of lightly just go over the very edges of that transition shade. Just very lightly. I have hardly any product on my brush whatsoever. Look just a little bit. Bring a little more pink into it. All right. Now I'm going to take my Juno and Company ES6. This is that big, fat, I don't know what to call this kind of brush. It's kind of like a large smudge brush is what it is, but I love to use it to go into my crease. So we're going to take this deeper pink color. Yes, it's kind of a weird combination, but pink flurries right here. And I'm just going to dip straight down and go into my crease. Only about halfway. I'm kind of starting or stopping my line right at the center of my pupil. I'm trying to stay off my lid as well. This fits perfectly in there. It gives you great control, blends everything out so well. Oh, I love this brush. I'm going to definitely get more of them. Because I think this was either $1 or $2. All the brushes are so inexpensive. All right, I'm going to go into this shade here, which is called Let's Roll. And I'm going to take a smaller tapered brush and just tap that on the very edge. And we're going to take that on the outer V. Now it's time to go in and get some color on the lid. So I'm going to go in with a couple different shimmers on my lid. The first one is called Keep Your Hands to Your Elf, which is this light pink shimmer that focuses. And in playing around with this already, I can tell you, you do need to get your brush dabbing. So I'm going to go in with my MAC Fix Plus, load up my brush a little bit here, and spray it down. And I'm going to take that into about the inner 2/3 of my eye and straight on the lid. Now this is glitter. A lot of glitter. And I'm just tapping that on. Just wet it a little bit more. Okay, now I'll repeat that on the other eye. Take your time with this. You might get a little bit of fallout. I can already see one little speck right there. All right, now I'm going to go in with a smaller brush. It's a flat one. And we are going to go into Cozy Up right there. Look at that. And we're going to put that on the outer part of the lid. And again, I'm going to go in with the Fix Plus on that too. And I'm just going to start to bring the two of these together. Don't worry about my harsh edge right now. I'm going to go in and blend that out. And I'm completely staying on the lid. I'm not taking it onto any other part of my eye. Okay. And since that is a little damp, I want to let it dry just a little bit before I go in and start blending it out. So while that's drying, I'm going to take another smudge brush and we're going to go back into the Secret Santa shade right here, and I'm going to smudge that all underneath my lash line. Excuse the wrinkles in my under eye area. I was trying out a new concealer today and it's not doing so good. All right, so we've got that in place. I'll go back in and I'm just going to take a clean brush and just lightly buff right in between these two. Just going back and forth just to get rid of that harsh line. I have glitter all over my face. So this is probably going to be a good one to put on your eyeshadows first if you're going to be using any of the shimmers before. All right, now I'm going to just take an angled brush and we're going to go back into Let's Roll right here. And I'm going to take that really tight up against my lash line, on my lower lashes, I should say. And then next I'm going to just take a small pencil brush and I'm going to take this shade right here called Polar Bear Hug. It's the second one down and it doesn't look like it's that much of a shimmer bit. Oh, look at that. That's beautiful. So I'm going to take just the tiniest bit and use that for a highlight on the inner part of my eye here, right in my tear duct area. Just want to kind of lighten that up a little bit. And then I'm going to take the color right above it called Twinkle. So it's that very white one, and I'm going to go even tighter in there, just a little bit. You need to be careful because this has a lot of fallout too. I'm going to use that same brush and I'm going to go into Snow Effect again and just kind of lightly go under my brows. All right, so this is the look. Let me go ahead and do my lashes and I'll be right back. All right, guys, I'm back and I just wanted to keep you zoomed in for a little bit so you can get a good close-up look at how the shadows turned out. I did go in and I tight lined my upper lash line with the Essence Gel Eye Pencil in Jet Black. And then I used my also Essence Volume Stylist 18-Hour Curl and Hold Mascara. This is just one layer of that. And yes, my lashes are very long, but that's because I use KarenPost. I always have a link down below. I get asked this question all the time about my lashes. So I use KarenPost on them, and they just make my lashes grow like crazy. So I have a link down below in the description box if you ever want to go ahead and purchase that. So everything else that I have on my face, I'll have down below in the description box as well. So let me zoom you back out, and we'll talk about this palette. All right, guys, like I said, I have fallen in love with this palette. It's been my go-to one to reach for every day this last week. So I'm so happy that they finally came out with a really good palette with their holiday collection. So I would really strongly suggest that you get this, even if you don't use the other products that come with it. You could use those as stocking stuffers or give them away as Christmas gifts. But this is a great palette. I will tell you, when you get into like the bronzer and the blushes and the highlighter, the bronzer is just way too dark for me. And this one has a little bit of a glitter in it. I don't know if you'll be able to see that there. There's a little bit of glitter in it. So those are the two shades of the blush. I don't want to focus for some reason. So it's these two fingers there. And then the highlighter, I'll put on my index finger, is just really such a gold shade. So I won't be using any of those. I've tried them, I just won't be using those anymore. So other than the green, I think I'm going to use every single shade that's in this palette because they're so pretty. So again, get this one. It's a keeper for sure. And I think that kind of wraps everything up. So sorry I wasn't able to use the green. Just does not work out for my eye color. So thanks so much for watching, you guys. Again, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, go ahead and do it. Hit the subscribe button. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up because that does indeed help me out with YouTube. And until next time, you guys, I love you all, and bye-bye.